Have you ever wondered how deeply your relationship with your mother affects your personal and emotional growth? The concept of the inner feminine holds profound implications for everyone, regardless of gender, influencing our behaviors, choices, and how we relate to others. The inner feminine represents qualities such as intuition, empathy, creativity, and nurturing, the aspects of ourselves that connect us deeply to our emotions and the world around us. When these qualities are suppressed or wounded, it can lead to imbalances in our lives, affecting how we perceive and interact with others. At the heart of nurturing this inner aspect lies the power of forgiveness, especially towards our mothers. Our mothers play a crucial role in our early development, and often they unintentionally pass on their unresolved issues and pains to us. These inherited emotional burdens can shape our own inner feminine, sometimes distorting our natural inclinations towards love and empathy, with layers of hurt and misunderstanding. By forgiving our mothers, we embark on a transformative journey that not only heals our inner feminine, but also reshapes our entire approach to life and relationships. As we heal our inner feminine, we become more in tune with our intuition and emotions, enabling us to make choices that are more aligned with our true selves. Our relationships improve as we approach them with a renewed sense of empathy and understanding, breaking cycles of pain and nurturing a more balanced and harmonious existence. The first sign that you have healed your inner feminine by forgiving your mother is an increased sense of compassion for yourself and others. This change emerges from understanding and releasing the painful experiences transmitted from mother to child. You begin to recognize that your mother's actions or emotional unavailability stemmed from her own unhealed wounds rather than a deficiency in you. As you internalize this insight, your narrative shifts from one of blame to one of understanding, allowing you to extend the same grace to yourself and others who are similarly struggling. The process of forgiving your mother often leads to a dismantling of harsh self-judgments and the critical voices that echo parental disapproval. You start to see the imperfections in yourself and others not as faults, but as scars of personal battles, deserving empathy rather than criticism. This broader empathetic perspective can profoundly alter your interactions, promoting deeper connections built on mutual understanding and kindness rather than judgment and competition. As compassion flourishes, it encourages a nurturing attitude that can heal old emotional wounds. This newfound kindness acts as a balm, soothing past hurts and fostering an environment where emotional wounds can mend. Through this transformation, you not only heal your inner feminine, but also empower it to become a source of strength and gentleness in both your life and the lives of those around you. The second sign of healing your inner feminine is a significant improvement in your relationships with other women. Traditionally, unresolved maternal issues can manifest as competitiveness, judgment, or mistrust among women. However, as you come to terms with and forgive your mother's limitations, you start to release these patterns. This healing allows you to engage with women in a more genuine and supportive manner, replacing rivalry with solidarity. This shift is largely due to the dismantling of the subconscious template that framed your initial understanding of female relationships. By forgiving your mother, you redefine what it means to interact with women, which can lead to more authentic connections. You begin to value collaboration over competition, seeing the strength in unity rather than division. This can significantly change the dynamics in both personal friendships and professional relationships with women. As you embody this new approach, it becomes contagious, inspiring other women to explore their relationships and perhaps embark on their own journeys of forgiveness and healing. This ripple effect can transform entire communities, fostering environments where women lift each other up, celebrating rather than stifling one another's successes. Such transformations are not only deeply fulfilling, but also contribute to a broader cultural shift towards more supportive and empathetic female networks. The third sign you have healed your inner feminine is the enhancement of your intuitive abilities. The inner feminine is often linked with intuition, a deep knowing that goes beyond logical reasoning. Harboring unresolved feelings towards your mother can cloud this inner wisdom, making it difficult to trust your gut feelings. Forgiveness clears these clouds, allowing your intuition to surface and guide you more effectively. As you release the emotional burden of past hurts, you might find yourself more attuned to the subtle cues and signals that your body and mind give you. This can manifest in making decisions that feel more aligned with your true desires and needs, rather than choices influenced by old fears or expectations imposed by your mother or societal norms. Your intuition begins to function as a powerful compass, steering you toward actions that genuinely resonate with your core values and personal growth. This enhanced intuition can lead to a greater sense of alignment in all aspects of your life. Whether it's choosing relationships that truly fulfill you, pursuing career opportunities that match your passions, or even navigating daily challenges, trusting your intuition can provide a sense of confidence and peace. It becomes a tool for living more authentically and fully, reflecting a well-balanced inner feminine that thrives on both emotional and rational intelligence. Additionally, as your intuition strengthens through the healing of your inner feminine, you may find that your creative expression flourishes. Intuition is closely tied to creativity, as both stem from an ability to access and interpret deeper emotional and spiritual currents. With a clearer channel to your intuitive self, new avenues for creative expression may open up. This could be in the arts, writing, music, or any form of creative endeavor that requires you to tap into your innermost feelings and thoughts. The fourth sign of having healed your inner feminine is a noticeable reduction in self-sabotaging behaviors. These behaviors, whether they manifest as procrastination, staying in unhealthy relationships, or undermining your own success, often stem from unresolved maternal issues. By forgiving your mother, you address the root causes of these behaviors, dismantling the subconscious beliefs that you don't deserve happiness or success. As you heal, you begin to understand that many of your self-limiting behaviors were defense mechanisms against the emotional pain inherited from your mother's treatment. This realization sparks a transformative process where you start to replace self-sabotage with self-care. Actions that once seemed to protect you but ultimately held you back are now seen for what they are: barriers to your well-being and growth. You continue to heal from self-sabotage. You may also notice an increased ability to set and maintain healthier boundaries. This is a critical aspect of reducing self-destructive behaviors. Often, self-sabotage is linked not only to internal conflicts, but also to difficulties in managing relationships and external demands. As you forgive and understand the dynamics of your relationship with your mother, you gain insight into your boundary-setting behaviors. You learn to say no when necessary and yes to what genuinely aligns with your values and needs. This improvement in boundary setting is accompanied by better emotional regulation. Where once you might have reacted impulsively or out of sync with your true feelings, how you respond to situations with consideration and clarity. This doesn't just reduce self-sabotage, it enhances your overall emotional intelligence, allowing you to navigate complex emotional landscapes with greater ease and resilience. The practice of setting boundaries and regulating emotions contributes to a more stable sense of identity. The fifth sign of having healed your inner feminine is feeling more grounded and secure in your emotional and psychological state. This sense of stability arises from resolving the deep-seated issues that once created inner turmoil. Forgiving your mother helps to settle these disturbances, as you no longer carry the weight of unresolved anger, disappointment, or grief. This newfound grounding manifests in several ways. First, you may notice that you are less reactive to situations that would have previously upset you. Where once a comment or a situation might have triggered a strong emotional response, you now find yourself responding with calmness and clarity. This change reflects a deeper emotional resilience and a more secure attachment style, developed through understanding and resolving past maternal conflicts. Additionally, feeling grounded enhances your ability to cope with stress and adversity. With a solid emotional foundation, you are better equipped to face life's challenges without being overwhelmed. This stability allows you to make decisions from a place of strength and certainty, rather than being driven by fear or insecurity. It also fosters a sense of trust in yourself and your ability to manage whatever comes your way. As you feel more secure within yourself, your interactions with others improve. You can be present in relationships, offer support, and engage genuinely because you are not preoccupied with managing internal chaos. This not only enriches your relationships, but also enhances your professional interactions as you convey confidence and reliability. The sixth sign that you have healed your inner feminine by forgiving your mother is the ability to express emotions in a balanced and healthy way. When unresolved maternal issues cloud your emotional landscape, it can lead to extremes of expression, such as emotional repression or overwhelming outbursts. Forgiveness helps to modulate these extremes, facilitating a more even emotional keel. This balanced emotional expression fosters better relationships. When you communicate your feelings clearly and calmly, it invites openness and understanding from others. This can significantly improve interpersonal dynamics as it reduces conflicts and builds trust. You become more adept at navigating complex emotional terrains in personal and professional settings, which enhances your ability to connect with others on a deeper level. Additionally, learning to express your emotions healthily can lead to greater self-awareness and emotional maturity. You become more tuned in to what triggers certain emotions, how to handle them, and how to communicate your needs and boundaries clearly. This self-awareness is a crucial component of emotional intelligence, and it strengthens your overall mental and emotional well-being. Consider a family gathering where a relative says something that triggers you, perhaps reminiscent of past conflicts with your mother. Instead of reacting with anger or withdrawing into silence, you take a moment to breathe and then express your feelings calmly. You might respond, "When you say that, it makes me feel unappreciated. I would appreciate it if we could talk about this more respectfully." This response maintains peace and shows your family how to treat you with respect, modeling healthy emotional interactions. The seventh sign that you have healed your inner feminine is improved self-esteem. The relationship with your mother significantly influences how you see yourself. Maternal criticism or neglect can deeply embed feelings of inadequacy. Forgiveness helps to dismantle these ingrained beliefs, allowing you to rebuild a healthier, more positive self-image. As you forgive and release the emotional ties that bound you to negative perceptions, you begin to redefine your worth, not by past criticisms, but by your current qualities and achievements. This shift in perspective is vital. You start to recognize your strengths and accomplishments, embracing them as true reflections of your worth. This self-recognition boosts your confidence and reinforces your value in your own eyes. This improvement in self-esteem influences your actions and decisions. With a stronger self-view, you're more likely to pursue opportunities that align with your interests and abilities, rather than shying away from them out of fear of failure or judgment. You become more assertive in stating your needs and boundaries, confident that you deserve respect and consideration. In a professional setting, higher self-esteem manifests as greater confidence in your skills and ideas. For example, you might have previously hesitated to lead projects or speak up in meetings due to a deep-seated belief that your contributions were not valuable. Now, with improved self-esteem, you feel empowered to take initiative. You volunteer for leadership roles and share your thoughts openly, trusting in your capabilities and valuing your own insights. This assertiveness not only advances your career, but also positions you as a role model for others who might struggle with similar insecurities. In personal relationships, improved self-esteem changes how you engage with partners, friends, and family. You no longer seek validation from others to feel good about yourself. Instead, you enter and maintain relationships from a place of self-respect and mutual respect. This balance allows for healthier, more fulfilling relationships because you're not driven by the need to please others at your own expense. You set clear boundaries and communicate openly, which are key components of successful and sustainable relationships. The eighth sign that you have healed your inner feminine by forgiving your mother is a profound reconnection with your own needs and desires. Often, the dynamics with a mother can overshadow an individual's ability to tune into their own wants, leading to a life lived according to someone else's expectations or rules. Forgiveness is a critical step in reclaiming your autonomy and recognizing what truly matters to you. This reconnection often starts with a newfound attentiveness to your inner voice. You may begin to notice desires you had previously suppressed or ignored, perhaps interests you set aside because they didn't align with your mother's values or expectations. Now, with a healed perspective, you allow yourself to explore these interests, permitting yourself to pursue what genuinely makes you happy and fulfills you. This shift also involves prioritizing your needs without feeling selfish. For example, you might start setting aside time for self-care routines that you previously thought were indulgent or unnecessary. Whether it's daily meditation, weekly art classes, or simply periods of solitude, you recognize that attending to your own well-being is not only acceptable, but essential. This reconnection with your own needs and desires enhances your decision-making process. You become more decisive and confident in your choices because they are more aligned with your true self. This alignment not only brings more satisfaction and joy into your life, but also reduces feelings of resentment and frustration that come from living out of sync with your authentic self. The ninth sign that you have healed your inner feminine by forgiving your mother is the attainment of spiritual growth and maturity. This evolution is not just about religious beliefs, but encompasses a deeper understanding and connection with the universe, your purpose, and the essence of your being. It involves recognizing life's complexities and embracing them with wisdom and grace. As you forgive your mother and release past hurts, you might find that your perspective on life broadens. You start to see challenges not just as obstacles but as opportunities for growth and learning. This shift in perception is a sign of spiritual maturity, allowing you to navigate life with a more balanced and reflective approach. You become more attuned to the lessons behind your experiences, understanding that each plays a crucial role in your personal and spiritual development. This spiritual growth often leads to a heightened sense of connectedness with others. You feel a greater empathy and compassion for the struggles of others, recognizing that everyone is on their journey. This sense of unity can be profoundly comforting. It can encourage you to engage in practices that support both your growth and the well-being of those around you, like community service or environmental stewardship. Additionally, as you grow spiritually, you often experience a deeper sense of peace and contentment. The existential angst that may have once plagued your thoughts gives way to a more serene acceptance of life as it is. This peace is not a passive resignation, but a vibrant, active acceptance that energizes rather than drains you. As we recap the signs that indicate you have healed your inner feminine by forgiving your mother, it becomes clear how deeply transformative this journey is. From developing a compassionate understanding of yourself and others, to enhancing your relationships and strengthening your intuition, each sign reflects a profound shift in how you interact with the world. By reducing self-sabotage and embracing emotional stability, you not only cultivate a healthier mental state, but also foster relationships that are based on mutual respect and understanding. As you grow in your ability to express emotions healthily, improve your self-esteem, and reconnect with your desires, you unlock a version of yourself that is empowered and authentic. The spiritual growth and maturity that accompany this process deepen your connection to the universe, providing a wellspring of peace and fulfillment. I invite you now to reflect on your journey with your mother and the state of your inner feminine. Have you noticed any of these signs in your life? What steps can you take today to further this healing and growth? Share your experiences and insights, and consider seeking additional resources or professional guidance to support you on this transformative path.